Good afternoon, folks. Robert Chappell here, Executive Editor of Madison365 with your daily update for Monday, the 2nd of May. It is supposedly spring. Doesn't feel like it quite yet, but it is May 2nd, and it is Metcalf's Monday. Metcalf's Market is a fourth-generation, family-owned and operated market with stores in Madison at Hilldale and behind the Westtown Mall, and in Wauwatosa at 68th and State. Mother's Day is coming up this coming weekend. And Metcalf's has flowers, sweet treats, and all kinds of gift ideas to help celebrate the moms in your life. And they will deliver those flowers if you'd like, which might not be a bad idea, considering the COVID numbers that we're going to talk about in a second. But you can order online or pick up or delivery anytime at shopmetcalfs.com. And we appreciate Metcalfs and their support of Madison365 and community journalism, community media, and the daily update here. So let's talk a little bit about the COVID numbers. Nothing too, it's not catastrophic, right? It's a increase in cases that has been going on for the past, month and a half, basically. We sort of bottomed out at 316 new cases a day on March 23rd. And I guess it's been about 5 weeks since then. We're now up to 1,316. So we've gone up. Our 7-day average, our 7-day daily average, has gone up by 1,000 in the past 5 weeks. That's a lot. 1,000 new cases every day, more than we had a month ago. 5 weeks ago is a lot. It is not the huge spike that we saw with Omicron. It's not even really the steep increase we saw with Delta. It's a slow, steady increase. What I don't love, I don't love that, but I also don't love the percentage of positive tests, which is at 9.5%, which means partly it's a lot of cases. It's partly that's we just aren't testing enough, right? People aren't getting tested anymore at nearly the rate that we used to. That is actually down from Saturday. Saturday was 9.6%. So today at 9.5, it's actually down a little bit. So that has leveled up. It's been going up, but it has leveled out the last few days. The other problem here is the hospitalizations, which are also up. 245 people currently hospitalized due to COVID-19 infection. That is 19 more than yesterday. So, relatively small increase, but that's 60 more than 7 days ago, which is like a 20% increase. So that's kind of a lot. 39 of those are in the ICU, which is 3 more than yesterday, 6 more than a week ago. So the increase in ICU patients not quite as steep as the increase in hospital patients. And again, 245 is still a relatively low number. Okay, we're not talking right at this point about overwhelming the hospital system or anything like that. We still have 194 ICU beds available in the state. We're doing okay there. But again, the trend is upward. We don't like that. Now, the 7-day average of confirmed deaths is still at 1. Just 1 death per day is what we're counting right now. So that remains better than it has been, right? If that's going to go up in this recent increase in cases, it should be going up, and then by the end of this week, I would imagine we'll start to see that inch up a little bit. Maybe we'll wait and see. So that's the COVID situation today. Again, slow, steady increase in cases and in positive test rate. Slow increase in hospitalizations, which we don't like. No increase yet in fatality, and that's basically the gist of it. We're going to take a short pause, and we'll be right back after this with some more news, including some football news, and some local news from Madison. And we'll be back right after. Where'd my thing go now? Right after this.
Apply yourself this summer. At Madison College, we encourage you to be your truest self. You're a trendsetter. Whether it's the clothes you're wearing, the music you're listening to, or the new game you're playing, you're into it first. Friends and family seek your advice because you're a natural-born leader. For you, life is all about taking things to the next level. And at Madison College, we can't wait to see what you do. Apply yourself this summer.
All right. And in other news today, locally here in Madison, Kristen Alburas, who's the alder for District 20 of Madison's West Side, has announced today that he will resign from the city council. He will be moving out of the Meadowwood neighborhood, which would mean he would be moving out of the district that he represents and will no longer be able to represent that district. His last day on the council will be Friday, May 20th. And the process to replace him, I believe, will probably be a special election, and the details of that will be announced in the coming weeks. Also, today we learned this a while ago. This has been a rumor among soccer nerds, but it was officially announced today that European powerhouse soccer teams, Bayern Munich from Germany and Manchester City from England, will play an exhibition match. They're calling it the USA Cup to make it sound important, but it's just an exhibition match on July 23rd at historic Lambeau Field. This is the second time that these two clubs have met on American soil in an exhibition. They were here in the summer of 2018, which is where this photo comes from. They have met many times, obviously, in the Champions League and other competitions. But this will be the second time they're playing in an exhibition match in the United States. And it's the first time ever that there's been a professional soccer match at Lambeau Field. Lambeau Field lost an NFL game in the upcoming season because the Packers are going to play one game in London. So they'll make up for that with this match, and the tickets will go on sale soon. All the details on ticket sales and everything are on Madison365.org. And finally, today, the morning feature today, this weekend, rather on Thursday, the 4th, Wednesday, the 4th, will be the 19th annual Odyssey Project graduation. Odyssey Project, we talk about it a lot. You may remember, is a project that helps people who are at various barriers to education, disadvantages, and gives them a 6-credit humanities course in literature, philosophy, history, all those sorts of things, which can then lead to further college education or not. Doesn't really matter. But it's a fantastic program, and the 19th class is graduating this week, and Dave Dahmer spoke with Emily Auerbach, the director of that program, and has that story for us at Madison365.org. And that's the news we have for today. Hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more news for you. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and tune in tomorrow for the update. Till then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And if I can find my video here we go. We'll talk to you soon.
This is 365 Media.